Scrappy Peeps, welcome to the 2018 video hop for International Scrapbook Day. This is the layout I created to share with you, a large photo layout, and it was created using my April kit from the Scraproom. And the Scraproom has sponsored my giveaway today, and you can find out more about that towards the end. This is the April kit that I used. It's the bottom right, Simple Stories I Am collection, and that's actually what I'm giving away, and you can find out the details of how you can enter later on in the video. So I have a large photo. It's an 8 by 12 sized photo, and this is a photo of my daughter and her friend getting ready for cotillion. Well, they're ready, but they were the pre-cotillion photos. And I'm taking a piece of the 12 by 12. You can see that cream and black striped paper, and I'm going to put an inch approximately on the right hand side for a right hand border, and then whatever's left over on the left hand side. And I was picky about what I used of that paper because I knew I wanted to save some of those flowers that were on the back side of that stripe to fussy cut. You do see that the smaller flowers, and I could have used those as well, but I thought it was much easier to fussy cut the big flowers, and so that was my plan there. This is the cut apart sheet, one of them, and I want to use this particular little half of an oval as a journaling spot, and you will notice that I have not journaled in this layout. This young lady is a friend of my daughter's, and the story that I want to tell, it's kind of a private story, so there's a spot for journaling there. I just have not done that. So I wanted the green border around that as well, so I just cut and included a border, and I wanted that border to add a little bit of color. The green in the pattern around that journal spot kind of matched the green in the photo, and you can see that the sky is kind of whited out there, so I wanted to just add a little bit of color to that. I have a limited supply of embellishments because this is from the Flavor of the Month kit, which I also supplement with the embellishment kit. So you can see those chipboards there, that is the embellishment kit. I had toyed with putting a couple of other elements from the cut apart that I could fussy cut with that journal spot at the top left there, but I decided that none of those elements were really too big and they were going to overpower the journal spot. So I cut those yellow flowers there. I thought it was a nice way to tie the yellow from the top left. Move your eye down through the girls to that bottom corner there. So that was kind of the direction of flow of movement that I wanted to create in my layout. So the I Am collection comes with these paper clips that have words on them. I was worried that if I paper clipped it through the photo that it was going to warp my photo. So you could see I used my metal snips, and I just snipped off the back part of the paper clip so that I had enough tucked behind the photo, and then I just used some paper tape to just adhere that there. And I actually used half of a small glue dot underneath the E to again adhere that as well. These are letter stickers from Pink Fresh Studio, which do not come in the kit. This is from my supply. And I knew I wanted love, however, with two girls, and I've already done enough layouts that say love these girls, love these friends. So I decided to make the title Laugh, Love, Live, because they were laughing so hard about this silly pose that I had them do. So I put live underneath love with the Pink Fresh Studio thickers, and then I will go in later and I will put laugh above that. So these are the embellishments that I got with my particular kit from the Scraproom. And I have a little green banner that, again, it pulls in the green from the layout, and a few of the little flowers happen to be included as well. Now, I loved this pattern paper, and I love the rose gold that's in the butterflies as well, which is part of why I decided to pull those rose gold letters from Pink Fresh Studio because they worked perfectly. So my original plan when I had thought of how I was going to do this layout was to do the butterflies going down that whole left-hand border of the page, but then it ruined the movement that I was trying to create from the top left down to the bottom right. So you'll see that I just cut out 3 to put around that journal spot, which is sort of the focal point of embellishment once you get over that large photo that I've got there. So I'm just going to fast forward through the fussy cutting of 3 of these butterflies, and I'm going to use some Prima adhesive to just adhere those down, and the adhesive is just under the body of the butterfly so that I can kind of pop the rest of the wings off to create some movement. Now, I felt like the layout needed a little bit more, so I'm going to look at these chipboard pieces and see what I can add from the chipboard pieces. I could have used the butterflies that are there, but the mix of the chipboard butterfly sort of takes away from that movement and that light and airy feel, that fun feel of the fussy cut butterflies, so I decided against those. But I loved these little hearts, and I loved the rose gold heart and how it tied just a little bit more sparkle into the page. So I'm going to take a few of those. I really wanted to use this bird. He's so cute, but he's disproportionate to the flowers and everything else that I've got on that page. So sadly, he had to go back into the chipboard storage, and I'll find some other use for him. So that's the Prima glue pen I was referring to earlier. So for the giveaway, so I am giving away this particular kit. So this is just one of 4 collections that are in this kit. You can see from the intro that I had earlier that there are 4 page kits. One is Shamil box of crayons. The other is Pink Fresh Studio, and then I forget what the 4th one is, but if you go over, it's I also use this one as well. It's Echo Park, Imagine That, and then the Simple Stories I Am collection. So you get 3 pages, 3 pattern papers, some a selection of embellishments, and some cardstock that go with that. So here's how I'm using the chipboard. So again, this is my giveaway for International Scrapbook Day for joining us on the HOP. So in order to enter, if you're not a subscriber, I would like you to subscribe, and you get 1 entry for that. And also leave a comment. And tell me what you are doing for International Scrapbook Day and how you are celebrating. If it's more than this HOP, I would love to know and see some of the challenges that you're participating in. That would be great to know. So thank you to the Scraproom for sponsoring this giveaway. I also am going to give away a $10 gift credit to Paper Issues. So for the same entries, and you will be eligible for both prizes, and it'll just be random drawing. So you can see I used just a few more chipboard pieces, and I want a 4th butterfly, which is what I'm going to fussy cut out now, to go down the bottom of the page. And again, it just sort of adds a little bit more depth to the bottom of the page, and so there it goes. It draws your eye to both girls by having them both surrounded by those lovely flitting butterflies with gold foil. So thanks for joining me today. I look forward to seeing all of your comments on how you're celebrating. Thanks for joining me. I hope you're doing well. Take care.